Ram's own dealers just admitted they can't fix your truck. In a documented state of emergency letter sent directly to Stellantis leadership, the people who sell and service these vehicles confess that the brand is in a total service collapse. We're talking about owners making $1,340 monthly payments on $80,000 trucks sitting behind chain link fences. Unfixable. 3 specific failure sources. Named, in writing. Your mechanic is losing money every time he touches a warranty repair. The parts wait that Stellantis knew was coming before you signed the papers. The training gap that left Hurricane engines dead and untestable in the bay. That letter isn't just corporate drama, it's the physical reason why, when you pull into a Ram service drive today, you see empty bays and rows of trucks that haven't moved in weeks. Here's what that actually looks like. Picture a 2023 Ram 1500 Limited, $82,000 out the door. The owner did everything right. Synthetic oil every 4,000 miles, every dealer milestone met, never missed a window. At 41,000 miles, the Hemi starts ticking. He drops it off Monday. By Thursday, the dealership calls back. But it's not a diagnosis, it's just the wait. Parts on back order. 14 weeks minimum. 14 weeks. He's still writing a check for $1,340 every month for a truck sitting behind a chain link fence. Still ticking. That is not a maintenance story. That is not bad luck. Stellantis had the data on the Hemi failure window. They knew which trucks would hit it, and they chose to fund the Hurricane launch instead. The Hemi came secondary. The parts pipeline never caught up. That is a calculated decision. Here's what that 14-week back order actually represents. That tick you heard isn't a lifter going bad. It's a lifter that's already seizing, dragging across the cam lobe like sandpaper spinning at 5,000 RPM. Inside your Hemi engine, MDS lifters are small hydraulic cylinders about the size of an AA battery, and they are supposed to glide against the camshaft. When the oil film breaks down, they do not seize quietly. They turn into a lathe. By the time you hear that tick, the camshaft surface is already shredded. One failed lifter almost always means the camshaft is damaged too. So, you are not waiting for a lifter kit. You are waiting for a camshaft assembly, a $3,500 to $4,800 repair that Stellantis cannot get in the door. Here is why. In 2022, Stellantis made a production decision. They shifted manufacturing priority toward components for the new 3.0-liter Hurricane inline-six, the engine they were rolling into the 2024 and 2025 Ram 1500 lineup. Internal engine components for the 5.7-liter and 6.4-liter Hemi became secondary supply chain items, not discontinued, secondary, meaning when production capacity is tight, Hurricane parts move first, and Hemi parts wait. Nearly 450,000 pickups left Ram lots in 2023. A significant share of those carry the 5.7-liter Hemi, and a significant share of those Hemi are right inside that 40,000 to 90,000 mile failure window right now. The parts pipeline Stellantis built was never designed to handle that volume of simultaneous warranty repairs. Nobody scaled the supply chain to meet the demand. And here you are. Let us run the math. Nobody at the dealership is running for you. That is $4,690 in loan payments before the first replacement part is even ordered. If the wait stretches to 16 weeks, and it does, you are past $5,000. Add a rental because Ram does not guarantee a loaner on backorder situations, and that number climbs further. This is not a rumor from one owner on a forum. Dealer service managers are confirming this publicly. Local news outlets in Texas, Ohio, and Georgia have run stories on Ram owners waiting 3 and 4 months for Hemi components. The pattern is documented, it is consistent, and it is nationwide. What I cannot get past is that Stellantis had warranty data on this problem before these trucks left the lot. The failure pattern, the affected mileage range, all documented internally, and none of it was disclosed at signing. But the parts back order is only half the problem. The other half is what's happening inside the service bay itself, and this one is going to make you angry. Here is what the flat rate pay system looks like from inside the service bay on your specific truck. A Hemi lifter replacement on a 5.7-liter Ram 1500. Actual bench time, hands on the engine, runs 12 to 16 hours. That means pulling the intake manifold, removing the valley cover, extracting all 16 MDS lifters, inspecting the cam lobes, and if the cam is damaged, pulling the entire camshaft out of a running V8. It is not a simple job. It was never a simple job. Stellantis' own warranty labor guide pays the technician 8.5 hours for it. So, a tech working flat rate on your Ram warranty repair is eating 4 to 7 hours of unpaid labor on a single ticket. One job, gone. In the bay next to yours, there's a customer pay oil change, a tire rotation, maybe a set of brakes. That work pays full rate, no gap, no argument with the manufacturer's time guide. The tech who chooses your Hemi lifter job over that stack of customer pay work is choosing to lose money. Most of them stopped making that choice a long time ago. That is why your truck sits, not because the mechanic doesn't know how, because the system makes it financially irrational for him to help you. NADA puts the current number of unfilled technician positions at franchise dealerships at 56,000 nationwide. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects 67,800 annual openings for automotive service technicians through 2033. Those numbers are not going in the right direction. Experienced techs are leaving dealerships and actively telling people coming up in the trade to go somewhere else. Heavy equipment, fleet work, independent shops where the flat rate abuse is lower and the customer pay ratio is higher. The ones who stay at franchise dealers gravitate toward the work that pays. Warranty work, especially complex drivetrain warranty work on trucks with known failure patterns, does not pay. Now add the hurricane problem on top of that. The 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six is a fundamentally different engine from anything a Ram tech trained on a 5.7-liter Hemi has worked on before. It is not a larger version of something familiar. It is a turbocharged 6-cylinder with dual overhead cams, a twin-scroll turbocharger system, and a high-pressure direct injection setup that requires factory-specific diagnostic tools and certification to properly diagnose. Most Ram dealerships do not have a certified Hurricane Master Tech on staff right now. When a 2024 or 2025 Ram with the Hurricane comes in, throwing codes the shop has not seen before, the truck sits diagnostic-dead until a Stellantis regional field rep can drive in or fly in to look at it. Those reps cover multiple states. The wait for one of them is measured in weeks, not days. So, you have a parts pipeline that was redirected away from the Hemi, and a service bay that will not take the Hemi warranty job because it costs the tech money, and a new engine that most of the dealers selling it are not qualified to fix yet. That is not a staffing problem. That is a structural collapse, and it did not happen by accident. The National Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Dealer Council sent formal complaints to Stellantis leadership in September 2024. Not informal gripes passed through a regional sales manager. Direct communication from the dealer body to corporate leadership, citing 3 specific failures: inadequate warranty reimbursement rates, parts supply failures, and lack of technical support for new platform rollouts. Read that list carefully. Those 3 items are exactly the 3 problems sitting between you and your repaired truck right now. Low warranty reimbursement is why the tech skips your job. Parts supply failure is why the lifter kit is on a 14-week wait. Lack of technical support is why the Hurricane is sitting undiagnosed. The dealers named it, in writing, to the manufacturer. The manufacturer heard it and kept moving. Here is how the warranty reimbursement piece works against you directly. When a dealer performs warranty work, Stellantis reimburses them at a set labor rate, and that rate runs below what the dealer charges for customer pay work. So, the service department is not just neutral on warranty repairs, they are actively losing margin on them. The service manager's job is to run a profitable department. Stacking the bays with below-market warranty jobs that require 14 weeks to source parts does not help that number. So, warranty work gets deprioritized. Your truck waits in the lot while paying customers get scheduled. Stellantis began pushing the Hurricane into the Ram 1500 lineup, starting with the 2024 model year. That decision required capital, engineering resources, tooling, supplier contracts, dealer training programs. All of it pointed at the new engine. What didn't get that same investment was the Hemi service infrastructure. For the 2 million plus Hemi owners already on the road, no scaled parts supply, no updated warranty labor times that reflect what the repair actually takes, no accelerated training program, so that the techs already in the bay could handle the volume of MDS failures hitting the 40,000 to 90,000 mile window simultaneously. TSB 09-00121 was already in the system. The failure window was already documented. Stellantis knew exactly how many trucks were in that mileage range and exactly what the failure rate looked like. They had the data. They made a decision about where to spend the money. They chose the Hurricane launch. That is not 4 separate problems converging at once. It is one decision with 4 consequences. Your loan payment, your backorder wait, your empty service bay, your repair order. The downstream cost of that choice landed on your credit card. Here is exactly what to do based on where you are in this right now. First, run your vehicle identification number at the NHTSA website today, link in the description. Not this weekend, today. The recall lookup tool shows every open investigation and active recall tied to your specific build date and engine code. Stellantis has filed anything connected to your truck. You need to know before you walk into a service appointment blind. That takes 4 minutes. Second, if your Ram has the 5.7 liter or 6.4 liter Hemi and the odometer is anywhere between 35,000 and 95,000 miles, call your dealer service manager and ask this exactly. What is the current wait time for a lifter kit and camshaft assemblies on your vehicle identification number? Write down the name of the person you spoke with, the date, and the exact wait time they gave you. Ask them to put it in a service record or email. That documentation is not just for your peace of mind. It is a paper trail that supports a lemon law claim or a manufacturer goodwill reimbursement request if the wait extends long enough. Most owners never ask. Ask. Third, if you are already sitting in a backorder queue, file a formal complaint with NHTSA, link in the description. This is not symbolic. Federal investigation timelines are partly driven by complaint volume. The more owners who file, the faster NHTSA opens a formal investigation. And a formal investigation creates documented pressure on Stellantis to accelerate parts supply. One complaint is easy to ignore. 10,000 complaints trigger a federal inquiry. File yours. Fourth, document every payment you make while the truck sits unrepaired. Date, payment amount, truck location, and the name of the service advisor holding the ticket. If you pursue a state lemon law claim, most states require proof that the vehicle was out of service for a cumulative number of days, often 30 or more days during the warranty period. Your bank statements show the payment. Your paper trail shows the truck was not in your driveway when you made it. That combination is what lemon law attorneys work with. Fifth, if your dealer is quoting diagnostic wait times on a Hurricane-equipped 2024 or 2025 Ram, ask directly whether a factory-certified Hurricane Master Tech is on staff, or whether they are waiting on a regional Stellantis field rep. That one answer tells you whether you are waiting days or weeks. If they hedge, call another dealer within 50 miles and ask the same question. You followed every rule. You serviced the truck. You made the payments. The repair order showed up anyway because the problem was never your oil change schedule. It was a production decision Stellantis made in 2022 and a flat rate system that financially punishes the one person who could fix your truck. Run your vehicle identification number, file the complaint, get the wait time in writing. The service bay collapse is just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to know the other 15 things ROM dealers will never tell you after you sign those papers, things that could save you thousands in out-of-warranty repairs, watch this video next. I'll see you there.